Hey guys, it's Boffy Rocks. This is going to be Bloodborne. This is going to be my walkthrough beginning to end. We're going to go ahead and do this offline. I'm going to do it solo, so I won't have the luxury of co-op, but at the same time I won't have the negative repercussions of being invaded. This is going to be, I'm on a new account. We're going to be doing as many trophies as I can. I think the only trophies, sorry, I want to do a 100% walkthrough here. I want to do all the trophies. However, there's a couple that it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to show on camera. So those, I'm going to have to do like a video explaining how to get them, not necessarily be able to show you how to get them, if that makes sense. Namely the weapons, because you got to do the chalice dungeons, and getting the beast claws is kind of difficult. And then there's also the chalice dungeon boss at the end that's also kind of difficult to get to, and she's not very fun, and yeah. But other than that, we're gonna be doing basically every trophy, so I want to have this recording to show myself getting the platinum trophy. So this is gonna be it. We're gonna do in sessions here. The man and the beast are visible regardless of what I do, so we'll just leave it at 5. Yeah, that all works. Sweet. Yes. Oh, wait. That's fine, yeah. Oh, I didn't see the next. My bad. Alright, here we go. Bloodborne.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay, creepy dude. Yeah, so this is gonna be a walkthrough. Like I said, it's not gonna be like my other games that I do that are more Let's Plays. This is definitely going to be more of a walkthrough. That does not say I'm not going to make jokes. We're going to play as a female character because I did a male last time. We'll leave her as young. That's cool. Origin. Now this one is how you decide you want to start the game. Basically off to the right you see all your stats, which obviously my hand is off to the left of the screen, I guess over here. I like to aim for the highest vitality that the game gives me, and that's going to be Lone Survivor. The problem with doing Lone Survivor is it makes your Blood Tinge and your Arcane really, really suck. So, if you're okay with the highest vitality, which I am, that's my personal preference, go for it. Otherwise, look through them. Most of them have already predetermined builds in mind, and if you've played Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2, you'll understand what I mean. However, if you have no idea what you're doing, and you don't know what kind of character you want to make, and you really have no grasp of what's going on in the game in terms of combat and other things, I know it sounds a bizarre recommendation, but Waste of Skin actually is not that bad of a choice. The reason being, it's pretty straight up even. If you look off to the right, you're basically given complete control over how you want to develop your character. And no one item is higher than you would want. It doesn't waste it. And also, by starting at level 4, it actually decreases the number of blood echoes required per level for the first 6 levels. Obviously, to go from level 10 to 11 costs more than it takes for you to go to 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Not total, but individually. Yeah. So, Waste of Skin is actually a good recommendation if you don't know what kind of character you want to make. But I like Lone Survivor because I like having a highest vitality available. As for appearance, none of this even matters. I changed the hair because I think that hair looks like Major League gross. It kind of looks like an oiled up ponytail on like an old dude. So I don't like that. I changed the hair, and that's about it. Face details. Which one was it that I like? It was that one? Was it? Yeah, and then I like the red. I like red hair. Sue me. Just like that. Okay, and that's all I change. I really don't see a point in changing anything else, but you can do a bunch of different stuff. You can change your build, although large head is kind of funny and burly upper body is kind of funny. But I mean, honestly, none of it even matters. It doesn't affect you in any way at all. So, with that in mind, we're done. That's all I'm going to change. Yes. Let's get it going.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay, and here we begin. Waking up in Yosefka's clinic with all we have is a little note right here. Handwritten scrawl, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Yep, that's all we're given. No explanation as to what it means. So we're kind of just left to figure it out, honestly, and that's what we're gonna do. Off down here, if you guys see these, we got little messengers. They'll tell us how to do various things. So R1 is attack, R3 is to lock on. Got the first little enemy right here. This dude, totally capable. If you look at his health bar, he's got less than half of health. It's totally possible to defeat him, but check this out. I'm gonna punch him and literally, like, look at the damage. Oh shit, I missed. 2, 4, 6. I mean, so I'm hitting for 2. Honestly, not worth the effort. Let him kill you. Let him kill you. Seriously. Kill me! Thank you. Appreciate the following my instructions, Mr. Werewolf. Honestly, it's not really worth the effort or the hassle in fighting him. Can you fight him? Yeah, of course. Can you defeat him? Yeah, of course. But it's a lot of effort, and as soon as you die / come to this next area, you can progress. Here we go. We're at the Hunter's Dream. You're going to become very familiar with this place. As you can see, we have a very creepy doll right there. And the messengers give me weapons. Now, the first time I played the game, I used the Hunter's Axe because it had the biggest physical attack. But personally, I wanted to use the Threaded Cane this time. So, we're going to do the Threaded Cane. And the last time I did it, I used the Hunter Pistol. I still prefer the pistol over the Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss has its positives. I like the pistol. Pistol fires faster than the Blunderbuss, and it does more damage than the Blunderbuss, but the Blunderbuss is more of a shotgun. It shoots spread, so it's a lot easier to hit your enemies with the Blunderbuss than it is with the pistol. Regardless, Over here, we get all sorts of little information about the game. I'm going to let you guys pause it and read it if you want to. Obviously, if you're playing along, you have complete control over how long you stand and practice and whatnot. But yeah, these little messengers give us all sorts of little helpful information. This gate is locked until very, very late in the game, so, you know, whatever. Oh, hello, Mr. Messenger. Yeah, and you can also, like, do random gestures here and, you know, personal effects, whatever. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's go ahead and equip our weapons. So go to your inventory, equip, and equip. This one, you can hold 2 weapons and 2 sidearms. Each one of your weapons has a transformed state. The threaded cane is more of a whip when it transforms, and it's a like cane. It's a walking stick. I mean, look at it. It's a fucking walking stick, or like a fire poker when it's in this form. Pistol's got the 1. Thread cane is unique in that you can still use your sidearms when it's in its transformed state. That is not the case for most of your weapons. Most of the weapons, you are not able to use your sidearm when it is in its transformed state. So, little tidbits and pieces of information that are always useful to have. So go ahead and sound down in the comments down below. I'm kind of curious, how many of you guys are watching for the sake of the walkthrough? Or watching, first off, watching because you want help. Watching because, well, it's me and you're a regular viewer. Or watching just because you want to see Bloodborne and you stumbled across my videos. I'm kind of curious. Oh, hello. Stop it. Alright. This is actually kind of a cool feature that exists. If you look over at the health bar, and I'll point it out when it happens next time. If you look over at the health bar as you're fighting, if you get hit, it goes down, but it also has a second meter that shows up. That is how much health you can regain by quickly attacking your enemy. So, it's a very useful feature, and it speeds up combat a ton. Like, excuse me. It's basically giving you, well, it's incentivizing quicker combat. Dark Souls is very slow, and you can play very tentatively and still survive. If you play tentatively in Bloodborne, you're probably gonna get your ass kicked, especially on some of the later bosses. So, with that in mind, we're just gonna progress forward, do a little bit of exploring. This first video is gonna be very short, probably about 20-25 minutes long would be my guess. That's what I'm gonna aim for. And it's really just gonna be showing you around the area, unlocking a few shortcuts, showing you the map, getting random stuff, and then whatever. Probably the second video is when we're gonna take on the Cleric Beast. But for now, we're just gonna... In fact, I think that is the Cleric Beast screaming off in the distance. That'd be fitting if it was. That's actually the bridge. The cool thing about Bloodborne is if you can, like, see it, you can probably go there, which is kind of cool. That bridge right there is actually where we're gonna fight the Cleric Beast, right in front of me. It's where the first boss, or one of the first bosses are. You can he's technically an optional boss, so you don't have to fight him. But I'm gonna be fighting all optional bosses in this as well, so.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Thanks, Gilbert. Appreciate the support.
This town is cursed.
Oh, not going anywhere.
Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Yep, that's Gilbert. Like he said, he's an outsider just like us. He is kind of sick. He came to Yharnam seeking medical treatment. And that's all I'm going to say for now. the game does not really give you any information for like in regards to its story. It just kind of gives you little pieces of information here and there. I'm gonna be doing basically the same thing. Whenever I feel something is pertinent or useful to know, I will tell you whatever, like, what it means, but I'm not gonna be spelling out the story. So if you want to learn more about the story, do your own research. I mean, there's plenty of other people on YouTube who have already done way more research than I ever want to in regards to the lore of this game, so they are gonna be more useful than me. Hello! Hello, mister. These guys are not being very friendly. No, you're not. Alright, well, that works. Get them all out of here. If we turn left right over this way, we can open up this gate here. It's not really a shortcut that we're gonna ever be using again, but it is a shortcut that does serve a purpose, so, I mean, that dude over there, the executioner, stay the fuck away from him. He will mess you up. Like, no joke. He will mess you the fuck up. So we're gonna stay away from him. These little doors, you can talk to people in the doors when the lamps are lit. That means somebody's home.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Yeah, a lot of these guys aren't very friendly. Some of them lead on to additional quest lines and storylines. None of those are important for your trophies.
That's your come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
Yeah, none of them... Well, I mean, not very many of them are friendly. Some of them will lead you on to additional quest lines. However, none of them are directly important to like trophies or story development. So if you see any NPCs that you want to kill, go for it, honestly. Very few of them have any major lasting effect on the game. You. Alright, there we go. These guys aren't very friendly. This guy is a thing, so kill him. Otherwise, he'll jump up and start shooting at you, and he's not fun to have be shooting at you. Especially considering, like, there's been a lot of people who have made comments about this game and talked about its difficulty level. I personally find that a very good starting point for somebody to get into the Souls kind of games. I actually played Dark Souls a long time ago. Whoa, you get a Bloodstone Shard this early? Okay, I forgot about that. Anyway, as I was saying, I played a Dark Souls game right after it came out, and honestly, I sucked so bad at it that I just didn't want to play it anymore. I really just didn't want to have anything to do with the game. And so I shelved it and never touched it again. This one is a lot more friendly toward newcomers. Oh, hello. Guys, why can't we be friends? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm like stuck. Come on, guys. Thank you. I got stuck on that lamppost for a second there. That could have been brutal. What, I'm making a walkthrough and I'm dying in like the first section of the game? That would just be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, this is kind of like the first trial by fire area. There's a ton of enemies here, and there's a couple guys that shoot at you, and it's just not friendly at all. It's just not a... It really is that first real experience of walking into this game and, you know, you're in over your head and you really don't know what you're doing. So the best way to go about making this area happen is try and kill the gun guys if at all possible. I know that's a little bit much to ask on occasion, but if you can take down the gun guys without them like screwing your day up, then it's a good idea to try for it. See, I got one of them down. There's one left, and I baited all these guys well away from him, so I shouldn't have too much of an issue with taking them all down. And then moving on to fight the gun guy. And, oh, there we go. See, it really is just a whole bait everybody out into the open and then take them down as best as you can. There we go. Gun guy's down, and we got a dog here. He's super friendly. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Really? You're gonna be that guy? Yeah, we got a buddy on the other side of that door. But yeah, so I do want to preface this by saying, even though this is a walkthrough and I am going to give you strategies and everything, honestly, it's not going to necessarily mean you are successful, if that makes sense. Actually doing it is a lot harder. You know, you guys, some of you people out there who have never played this game before might be wondering, you know, watching me do this area and it's like struggling, because I remember the first time I did this area, I almost wanted to quit playing. I'm dead serious. I almost stopped fucking playing right here, right now. I died so many times, it wasn't even funny. Wasn't even funny how many times I died. But I kept trying. I persevered. We got through it, and I've completed the game as of right now. Like, that's actually a really cool feature right there. It's the same as the riposte from Dark Souls, but it, rather than parrying the attack with a shield, you just have to time your shot from your gun just at that perfect moment to stagger your enemy. Come on, Mr. Crows, go down. Go. I like the oil urns. Alright, there's actually a pathway right over here. This is not unlocked yet. Off to the left, it's not unlocked yet. We have to go through the other way. It's actually a pretty useful shortcut later on. It also leads to another quest line with a little girl. And her parents. I won't say anything more than that. But it's just on the other side of the store, right there at that lamp. But we can't open it. Let's come up here, say hello to these guys. Hi, doggy. We got another doggy. One of those is a gun guy too. Come on, go down. Away, away! Stop freaking out, dude. What, you're gonna stay just out of range of me? Look at all those blood vials. 6 blood vials just lying on the ground right there. It's crazy. Alright. We can go up here, but I don't recommend it necessarily. I'm going to show you why, and then I'm going to turn right back around and run away. Those guys are why I don't recommend it. One of them's not too bad. 2 of them is a little bit difficult at this level. And I'm going to be very open about that. It doesn't matter if you know what to do. At a certain point, any enemy can kill you, and at a certain level, I wouldn't run the risk of attempting it. This guy's pretty friendly.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Well, you're super friendly, aren't you? Alright, these can all be broken, and here's a shortcut. So, kill these dogs in the crates. They can jump out and screw your day up. Some of them can, others can't. But it's free blood echoes, so why would you not do it? That's what I want to know. There's a wolf right around here. Hello. In fact, that bridge right there is the bridge to the second boss. The first main boss, Father Gascoigne. He's off there to your left. See what I mean? Like, anything you can see, you can probably go to. Probably. That's not 100% truth, but a lot of these maps are so interconnected that you can see places well before you actually get to them.
You're a hunter, aren't you?
Yes, I am, lady. No, I don't know of any safe places. You do learn of safe places later that you can send people to. That's just safe from the hunt. There's 2 of them. As far as I'm aware, there's 2 of them. If there's more than that, I'd be surprised, honestly, because I'd never heard of more than 2. But, yeah. Stuff goes wrong. Let's just leave it at that. That's the bridge up there where we will go after the Cleric Beast. I'm actually going to head my way back to the starting point, like that first lamp. And... okay. Friendly guys. Oh, hello. You guys are being friendly, aren't you? Come on. Okay, that should be enough to take him down. Yep. Oh, come on! I was still, like, fixing myself up. I'm getting hit. But these are visceral attacks. They're super useful, so you need to get used to using them. You really do. And just to show you guys a little bit more of the map before we go, this is an elevator that we will activate later on. It'll take us to Father Gascoigne. Right now it's not operable, but it's a very useful shortcut to take on the Father. Right up this way we've got a house, so we're going to run through this house real quick. There's a couple enemies on the top floor, a couple enemies on the first floor, so... There's a guy in a wheelchair right here. He's super friendly. There we go. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the Great Bridge to Cathedral Ward as Old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. Old Yharnam is actually a really fun area of the game. I look forward to getting to there. We're not going to go upstairs just yet. We're going to stay down here. Come out around this way. There's a guy right here. Hello. Hello, sir. What? What? Okay. He is down. Look at that. We got 2 bloodstone shards already. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to be able to upgrade the threaded cane earlier than I thought. And this opens up this other door. So we just did one big loop. We're back here. Okay? Simple enough. Alright guys, well that is where I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing new episodes every day of this walkthrough. This is Boffy Rocks, signing out.